What up, everybody? Thanks for stopping by. The Kevin Gill Show is a place where we talk to people who are positive, people who are mental, and people who have attitude. Who am I? I'm a creative type, a video game industry veteran, an improv comedian, a professional wrestling commentator, a voice actor. I put out records, and the man Lars Fredrickson called the punk rock Oprah. Welcome to the Kevin Gill Show, your PMA Power Hour. Well, what up, though, family? The Kevin Gill Show Aftershock edition continues. So proud today to be joined by so many great stars from NXT. But right now, it gives me some pleasure to introduce a hometown girl, if you will, right here from San Jose, California. She's an inspiration to young people everywhere. She's the NXT Women's Champion, and she's also a hugger. Please welcome Bayley.
Hey, what's up, Kevin?
Oh, I thought you were going for the hug.
Wow. always going for the hug. I love being back in California.
You know, it seems like just yesterday I was watching you at Big Time Wrestling in Newark, California, and today I'm watching you every Wednesday night, including main eventing NXT TakeOver. What a journey! I
know, it really feels weird. Like, I see so many fans. I just did an autograph signing this morning, and there's so many fans from BTW, and they like remember me,
awesome.
And I remember them. It's like really cool.
Yeah, I remember you having great matches with Amber O'Neil Gallows down there,
Yep.
and it's something she put you over so big then, and it's just fun. And we talk about it then, like 18 months ago or whatever it was. But it's just so great to see you shining and doing your thing. And it's so cool to then have NXT as part of this music festival environment. I know this is something NXT's been doing around the country. I know your schedule's pretty busy, so you might not get to see a lot of the bands. But do you have any favorite bands out there currently?
I didn't even get a chance to look at the lineup this time. I know Slipknot was here and Marilyn Manson was here. And as I was waiting for my autograph signing, I was sitting backstage and I could hear a song that I knew, and I was like, who is that? And it was this band called Dance Gavin Dance that I used to listen to like in high school, and Seether and stuff, but I haven't really gotten a chance to really stop and look at anybody.
Sure. And I was curious too, who inspired you the most to become the superstar you are today, as far on the sports entertainment wrestling side of things?
I mean, I always say Macho Man, because he was the first person that I saw in wrestling that really hooked me, and everything, the way he looked, the way he moved, the way he dressed, everything about him. And as I started watching, Lita was obviously the biggest inspiration to me, just to kind of showed me that I could just stay who I am to be where I want to be.
Absolutely, to do it on your own terms with your own style. You don't have to change for the world. The world can accept you and everyone else for who they are. I'm curious, NXT has the stars of NXT have the benefit of learning from all these amazing trainers. I know there's a lot of great talented people down there. Spotlighting one of them, I'm curious the greatest thing or the best piece of advice you ever got from Mr. Regal.
Mr. Regal, he's actually helped me a lot on facial expressions and promos and stuff like that. He's very detailed with the way somebody moves, even in the ring, or just little details that you never really think about. That they're just, for me, it was facials and promos, because that was my hardest task to overcome.
The final barrier to breaking through. And we talk about the world of NXT. It's so competitive. Wrestling has its ups and downs. There's injuries. There's etc. How important is it to you to maintain a positive mental attitude, to keep kind of weathering the storm and keep a smile on your face?
Yeah, but it's kind of hard to not be in a good mood, really, because NXT keeps growing and growing. So we're doing such cool things, and every day it's something new. We hear we're going somewhere else, or we're doing something. I'm in these great matches. I have the opportunity to main event shows, so it's kind of and you see people. I see new people come in and learning, and that really makes me happy too. It's just meeting new people and trying to help people. So it's kind of an all-around family, positive thing where the grind comes day and day, but
And you're right there on that bleeding edge. It's not even the cutting edge; it's the bleeding edge of sports entertainment. The NXT product, and you alluded to there the NXT Takeover you headlined with Sasha Banks, and that amazing. It's officially the Iron Man match. To me, it's the Iron Woman match, because that's who you are. You know what I mean? And just the amazing, mind-blowing performance you guys put on to tear down that house. The whole world's watching, and to me, I haven't been this excited about a wrestling
wrestling kind of revolution since ECW. Do you know what I mean? Because everything's brand new. Like you said, it's all women's main events, touring with music festivals. It's all new. You know what I mean?
It really is. We're starting a whole different, like, things people have never seen before in wrestling, and we're starting it, and to be a part of it is really cool. It's like, it's such a special time in wrestling right now.
What is it you think that makes the NXT product so special and that it's so connecting with fans?
I don't know. I think it's everybody's just like has so much like drive down here. Like in NXT, everybody wants to get to the main roster, but I think everybody is working together for that goal, which kind of like brings us closer together. And we all become like, we spend every single day together. So we're really like a family getting to live our dreams together. And it's like we're really having fun. And I think the fans like can see that, how much fun we're having. And everybody, no matter who you see in the ring, everybody, that's really them. Like, that's really them. So it's kind of hard not to, feel for them.
And yeah, the amount of heart, as you know, the amount of heart and dedication and passion it takes to get to that platform of NXT, which is an amazing platform. But then that platform is a jumping off point to an even larger, more mind-blowing platform. So it's like the perfect storm of sports entertainment. If I may coin a phrase that I also give my full permission to be quoted and used in marketing materials for our friends over at NXT. But I mean, how does it feel to you every Wednesday night beaming out, being a part of that NXT product, beaming out to the nation?
It's really nice. Really nice. Like, I don't even know how to explain it. It's just seeing from where it started. When I first got here, I was in FCW and we were doing shows in front of 13 people, and I was like, man, I came from the indies, so I was like, I've never done shows in front of only 13 people. Like everyone has. There's been 50 people, but 13. And to see where it's gone now, where we just had a show in Brooklyn in front of over 13,000 people,
which is mind blowing.
Yeah, it's just to be a part of the growth and to see every little step and see how many people have gone up to the main roster and how much potential is still here. Like, the future is like going to be crazy. There's so many like talented people that haven't even debuted or broke the surface yet, or it's just going to keep getting better.
It's like a multi-layer dip, you know what I mean? But it's not 7-layer, it's not 14-layer. It's like unlimited layers because there's always new talent coming in.
Yeah.
Wow, man. Another thing, we're big fans here on the Kevin Gill Show of, he used to be a wrestler named Drake Younger. He's currently a a zebra, a man of the stripes, a referee down in NXT.
Yeah.
What's it like for you being able to work and train and travel with Drake Younger or Drake Wurs on the regular?
I mean, he's a great guy. He's such a good person to be around, always in a great mood, loves what he does. So he's always kind of there to put everybody in a happy mood. Like if you're tired, having a down day, he's always like comes in with a smile, and he's just a great guy to have around.
What would you say to anyone that hasn't had the pleasure yet of watching NXT and seeing what it is you guys are putting down there, top to bottom?
I would say just give us, even if they just watched one match, I feel like one match there could be something that would hook anybody in. Because there's our roster is just so stacked and it's amazing. It's just amazing. There's something about everybody in there that's gonna hook you.
And now your battles with Sasha Banks have been legendary. Who are you looking at down the road or down the line for those challenges? Who's lining up to come for this prize?
Well, it seems like everybody's getting in line for this, but I'm really looking forward to. There's so many people starting up. Like what's her name? Marley's coming up, and a girl named Aaliyah, and we have the 2 Australians, Peyton Royce and Billie Kay, who are amazing. Obviously, I really would like to work with Asuka one day because she is just amazing, and I could learn so much. Dude, yeah, she's so cool. I want to work with her, and yeah, I'd love to have a match with her. I'd be a little scared, but that would be some fun.
Right.
And hopefully some Nia Jax action in there. I'm a little scared, but I feel like I need those challenges.
Challenges, right, to keep pushing yourself and finding, you know what I mean, that there is no limit to Bayley. The sky is the limit. The connection you have with the fans is something, you know what I mean, it's you can't say it, but I'll say it. It's changing the actual industry that we're in. And when people are going to look back at this time in the very near future and be like, holy mackerel, like we're riding you know what I mean, lightning in a bottle, you know what I mean? Like, it's all happening, and it's great to see you leading the charge for the women at NXT, for being such a great representative of that championship caliber of not just in-ring competitors, but also human beings that are coming out of that world-class facility down there in Florida.
Thank you.
I know that your schedule as world champion, I would speculate there might be title defenses happening here at the Aftershock Festival. You've got so much on your plate, so much on your mind, and you still took a few minutes out of your day to talk to the Kevin Gill Show and spread some positive mental attitude. So for that, I sincerely thank you, Bayley.
Of course, anytime. So thank you for having me.
And anything you want to say on the outro to the world, to all the little people and the big people who idolize you and look up to you?
Never give up on yourself. Just do it. Just do what you want to do. It'll all work out. It'll happen.
That's what's up. Thank you so much.
Yeah, no
Really
problem.
appreciate it.